New York City, they have enough vaccinations for all the old people, 65 plus. So if you're over 65, you can go get a COVID vaccination. And what you do is you call up, you can call your doctor. There's certain facilities, there's a couple of hospitals that they are allowing older people to show up and get their vaccinations, and they make an appointment with you. But even though your appointment is for let's say 3:00 in the afternoon, you could still be there for 2 hours waiting.
Oh, at
And
least,
it's one thing if you're if you're 65 and you're still working out and it's no big deal and you're on your phone, you can listen, get on listen to a podcast or something. Awesome. But if you're like my grandparents and you have a walker or you're in your 90s and you really can't stand in a line for 2 hours, especially now that it's 0 degrees in New York, it's ridiculous. I don't know why they're doing it. Doesn't make any sense. That they're making these old people stand in line for 2 hours.
I know, but aren't they doing it at the Javits Center so you can actually go have the line queue in the actual Javits Center?
Oh, I don't know anything about the Javits Center, but I know that my parents and their friends and my grandparents and people like that are all going to this one hospital on the Upper East Side. And, it's a very nice hospital and they've all made appointments. And I know my mom has gone there for physical therapy in the past. There's that's where her knee guy is. She's a tennis player. So, of course, she has to have a knee guy. So that's where she's going. But so my parents were doing this on Sunday and it's going to be 15 degrees out.
Oh, no.
So we're trying to figure out what to do. So my mom was like, all right, how about if we all drive up there? She's got a car now. Let's all drive up there and she will go wait in the line and I'll sit in the car with my dad. And I guess they'll take turns. If it's too cold, then he'll come in the car and then she'll come in the car and he'll go wait. So that's what we're doing on Sunday. I'm going to go sit in a car with my parents outside a hospital for potentially 2 hours or more, waiting for them to get their COVID vaccination.
That's if you can find a parking spot.
Oh, I'm not parking. We're just going to pull up. We'll just sit there. We'll double park. We're not going to find parking, please.
So you're going to park in the fire lane, and if somebody comes up and tells you to move, you're just going to drive around.
I have to move. Yeah, I'll just have to drive around.
None of this is going to be good because I can see this happening right now. What's going to happen? It's either you're going to show up and you're going to get in 5 minutes, so it's going to be in and out. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazingly fast. It's going to happen like that, or you're going to spend all day there and nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, but I don't.
They're going to run out the person before you.
Right. That's the other thing. Are they going to run out of shots now? We heard this one facility just got 20,000 more shots in there. It's a medical group that has hospitals all over the city. And we heard that they got 20,000 shots.
Yeah, but that could be gone in 15 minutes.
No, I know. Well, they've already called and canceled on them twice. So this is their third appointment with them for Sunday. So hopefully they'll be able to get in. But the thing I don't understand is, how do you let people in their 80s and 90s with walkers and the hurricane, things like that, how do you make them stand outside in the cold? They could barely stand.
I don't get any of this. I don't know how we don't have enough. I don't know.
Right.
Why we don't have enough people to give it out. It seems like you could just walk down the line going shot, 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 shot. Take 5 seconds.
Right. It shouldn't take too long. It's a shot. I've gotten a flu shot. They stick it in, you leave, you're in and out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, with this, I know they want you to hang around for, 15 minutes to make sure you don't pass out or you have a reaction.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you get it, and then you move to another room. You just hang out there for a couple of minutes.
Right.
Even when you give blood, they don't let you get up and leave.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to stick around in case you pass out. So, but I don't know why you just can't find enough people that can stick people and hit the plunger. It can't be that hard.
Right. No, and there's a lot of people in New York that are unemployed, and there's a lot of nurses, and there's a lot of, EMS people and, military people that are right now just hanging around New York City. There's a lot of people that are unemployed that have the training that could very easily just go administer shots.
Okay, why can't we put this in the mail and just send it to people?
Because people are not responsible enough to give themselves a vaccination. And because you don't know, listen, you send me a vaccination, how do you know I'm going to put it in my arm and not somebody else's?
So who cares?
But then how do you track who got a vaccine and who didn't?
I don't think there's really tracking anyway right now.
No, that's the whole point. So if my parents show up, they have their name on a list in a computer.
Mm-hmm.
They check them all. They show ID. They check them off. It's like voting. You know, it's like you voted. You've gotten your shot.
Okay, so it's either one or the other. It's either voting. We do it really quick and we track it all and do all this, or we just give it massively to everybody in the United States.
I don't think there's enough vaccines to do that. That's the problem. These between Moderna and Pfizer, and now I guess Johnson & Johnson's going to be jumping in soon. But they have not been able to make enough vaccinations for the entire country.
Yeah, I don't know how that is either, because they should just be making it nonstop. Those machines should never stop.
Oh, they probably don't stop. They probably are making as many as they possibly can, but they only make a certain amount per day. Then remember, they have to freeze it at a certain temperature. It's a whole thing. It's not like, look, it's not like they're making a Starburst. It's not like it just boop and then it gets wrapped up and it gets shipped off.
No, I think it's like how they make funnel cakes. I think it's really quick and they just do a bunch of them. I don't know, but all I know is
now I want like a
funnel cake
Starburst. Well, you want a funnel cake, but I was just thinking, like, wouldn't it be nice to have a chewable vaccination? Like they just send it to you,
like a gummy.
Like a gummy. Oh, yes, like a gummy. Like a watermelon flavored Starburst gummy.
See, it's 2021. Why can't we have a gummy vaccination?
Right.
And just send them out to people.
Right. Why I got to have a needle? Why can't I just chew something?
Right. Or just, take it like a shot. Why can't they do that?
Yeah. Right. Like tequila.
Why's it got to be a needle?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a needle anymore. How come?
Right. So just give everybody a gummy. Just walk down and they hold out their hand. You just throw a gummy in. And there you go.
But make it like church, where like you go up and they put it under your tongue.
Right. And they say, God bless you. And they put
exactly.
They put dirt on your head.
Right.
I love that. Yeah, give it at churches. They're going to church anyway.
Yeah, they're going to church anyway. What? You know what? Why are medical professionals in charge of this and not you and I? We seem to have a lot more ideas.
Excuse me, can we have just gummies?
Take the Starburst factory. Instead of making Starburst, just make, coronavirus vaccine chews.
See, that's the problem is you got people like Fauci who only think in needles. They only think needles. They don't think outside the needle. We're thinking outside the needle. If you give us a gummy or roll it up in a joint, we'll smoke it. We're fine with that.
Instead of Fauci, we should also be talking to the little M&Ms guys.
Put them in M&Ms.
Yeah, put the M&Ms guys in charge. And each flavor M&M. They put so many flavors in these M&Ms. I mean, how many flavored M&Ms do we need? Can't we have a COVID flavored one? A COVID vaccine flavored M&M?
COVID jelly bean. Have a root beer and a COVID. No.
There's a Lady Gaga Oreo right now. Okay, they have Lady Gaga Oreos. Can't they have COVID vaccination Oreo flavors?
No, here, I got it. What you do is you take a shot and put it in Starbucks coffee. Everybody will be vaccinated by Friday. Because everybody drinks that crap.
That's right.
You either put it in that or chicken nuggets. One of the two, you will have the whole country vaccinated by next month. Done. No shots, nothing. It's in my latte and it's in my chicken nugget. God only knows what's in the chicken nugget. Might as well be the COVID vaccine.
Right, exactly. We don't even know what's in the chicken nuggets to begin with. Just stick the COVID vaccine in there, too. It tastes the same.
Yeah. What kind of sauce would you like with that? I would like the COVID sauce, please. Okay. You sure you don't want the honey mustard? No, no, just give me the COVID sauce. Thank you.
I want the barbecued COVID sauce.
Barbecue COVID sauce. Pull around. Hey, you give it to McDonald's, everybody's doing it. Everybody in the country goes through a McDonald's once a week.
We'd be vaccinated so fast.
Yeah, you could get like Happy Meals. Is that for a kid or a little boy or a little girl? For the little girl. Okay, Happy Meal, COVID meal next.
We would have herd immunity in an hour.
Starbucks, McDonald's, done.
Done.